Hey guys, welcome back to some more Timberborn. Last time we got a decent amount of the area below here detonated out so we can start planting some more trees. We've got a beaver bot working down here to plant a bunch of trees, which means that we really aren't going to have to worry too much. I do want to continue getting this built out. We did talk last time about being strategic because I thought this was going to reach all the way to the end, but because it's down a level, it seems like it's going to cause issues. You know, I could just get everything to the same level instead. And then they'd probably be able to actually reach the whole way because so let me just mark this out. So if I did here to here, that is 20. So yeah, that would be 21 and that should be enough. So actually, if I stopped planting and I detonated this all one more block, so it's the same height as this, then we'd be able to plant everything, I think. So, okay. Because of that, I do apologize. I am definitely, I'm gonna probably end up just demolishing these. Getting them out because I want them all to be on the correct level. So, and then we're just going to put in single dynamites here. And then on this part, we'll do triples. Originally, because the trees are only 3 tall, I was trying to do the area where the trees are at as 3 tall block, 3 blocks tall. And then the area where the forester is, because that is 4 blocks tall, I was just making that a little bit deeper, which seemed like it was going to work. But since it's causing us to not have the space that we need to get all the way to the end, because I specifically put this here because it was supposed to be able to reach everything. Hopefully this will fix that issue. So we're going to have to do, I guess, I was not even planning on doing this today, but as I was talking about the situation down here, I started thinking about it and realizing that we just need to go ahead and get this done. So we're going to do that first. It's highest priority. And then, okay. So I think what I'm going to do is actually put regular beavers into our food stuff, all of the food things, so that we have enough beavers or enough bots to work in the builders' huts, because right now we're too low. This needs to be set to oil so we can continue making that. Okay, so we're gonna do regular beavers for all of these. We're going to do regular beavers for the fermenters, because I don't think these cause injuries at all. There's not. Whereas some of these other industrial buildings can cause issues, and depending on what it is, there's more issue. Like the dirt excavator is more likely to cause issues. The explosive factory, stuff like that, have a higher risk of it. The lumberjacks and the gear workshops have a lower risk, but they still have a risk. And I'm pretty sure the food doesn't have any risk of it. So we're going to leave that for what it is. And then I'm going to put these 4 into another builder's hut. My goal is to get all of the builders to be bots again so that I can finish this area, because I don't want to send my regular beavers into the bad water over here. So we're going to work on that. I'm going to wait a little bit until we have another bot. Once we get 2, I'll switch them over. And I need to keep an eye on this. Oh, and then I'm going to need to put more dynamite in where the trees are getting removed. So we'll come back to this in a minute. This isn't going to take too long. I did think about wanting to detonate this, I think. And then I'm going to get rid of this and put some more of these in. And I might end up just levying this. Or should I just use dirt? We've got the dirt. Maybe I'll just do that. it'll look more natural too, so. Okay, let's just do dirt. Okay, so we'll do this, I think. Maybe I'll take one of these out. I still want it to kind of go. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll just do this instead. That way it kind of forces it that direction. Okay. We're going to have a bunch of power coming over to this from that. Once that's taken care of, I am still not letting them into there yet. I guess I shouldn't have deleted the stairs, because we are going to end up going back down there. So before, I guess I'll put that back down. We're still, they don't have access to it because I want to make sure all of the boulders are bots, but that's okay. This filled in here. Everything that we need. Oh, this is still what it is. Demolish that and get a dynamite set in there. Okay. So we are going to work on that. And we're just barely keeping up the number of bots, which we should be fine with 3 factories and 2 bots. Oh, you know what? I had it written down. 2 bot assemblers should be able to keep 93 bots going. We're not up to 93 yet. We're at 76. So they should be able to keep this, like, get another almost 20, 17 more bots. So we should be fine. I don't know if it's just, I don't know what the issue is, but I keep losing one. So they must just be, breaking down as time goes on, which I did have quite a while where I didn't have any bots in here at all to make these, so that might be a big part of it. But we're almost done. Just need 7 more bots to switch over the stuff. The other thing that I want to start today, I don't know if we're going to get it done, but I want to prepare to get things going for our future badwater maze situation. My badwater maze is what I want to use to get extra power. I talked about this probably 10 episodes ago at this point. It's been a long time, and it wouldn't have taken so long if we didn't run out of logs for so long and have to take so many episodes to try to get that set up. But so this badwater source puts out 3 CMS of water, which can easily fit into a 1 block wide area. So my goal is to, I'll show you with stuff over here. They can't get over here currently, so there's no risk of them starting to build this. So my thought is, if we build overhangs here, and then we would do like another set here and here and so on and so forth. And I measured it out and it gets us to about here. So it would come right off into this area and go into this part. But this would allow us to put levees every other block like this, and then force the water to go through this, eventually all the way down and back around. And then we would have it just going back and forth above the good water in its own area. So we'd have like the impermeable flora, which I have enough science, so it's not a huge deal. Have impermeable floors here, so the bad water can't go through to get into our good water stuff. And then put the compact water wheels through here and have them connected and connect to the power supply over here, so that the water is just traveling through a maze to create lots and lots of power. So that's my plan. Now, it's going to take a while to get all the way there, but my thought is if we start with just maybe a small area, like start this stuff and we would eventually get this all blocked off and have it go up and go through here, we can take this all out and it wouldn't be an issue, and it would be forced through here in a smaller maze. And then as we have resources and time and stuff, then how are you getting over there? I didn't think you guys... Oh, you're coming all the way around. Oh, shoot. Man. Okay, I'm gonna delete that for now because I don't want them to actually bring stuff. Are they... What are they gonna start doing? They can't get there. They're putting them in. Okay, well, I guess eventually we want that there. I was just showing you stuff, but I don't really want them to do everything yet because I'm trying to do the other stuff first. Anyway, so my thing is, if we start building probably to like maybe around this area and have it just go back and forth here, then when we're ready and we have enough resources, we can continue building down this way and make it longer without having to, and then once we're ready, open it up so it flows the rest of the way. But at the start, you know, it'll just be a maze going like this. So we'll get extra power here. And then once we get the whole thing set up, it's going to be a lot of power. A lot of extra power. Man. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. I just, like I said, I don't want them to put all the resources in there. Anyway, so we still only have one. Do I have any other jobs that are less... less bad for the beavers to be in? Okay, I still have the water being pumped by our regular beavers. Farmhouses. Let's put this back to regular beavers. We'll switch this fermenter to a regular beaver. I thought I already did that, but that's fine. Maybe I'll do these 3. Forester. Okay, we have 9. Okay, that's all we need to fill up builders' huts the rest of the way. And then I guess I will... Where are my water pumps? Oh, down here. So I can like start switching these over. But anyway. Okay, so now all of our beavers... builders should be bots, so I can hook these back up to a path and have them start coming back over here to set this all up. Let's see how it's going down below. We are slowly working on this. Need to put in another one of these. I need to high prioritize the rest of this as well. Okay. So they're gonna do that. They have one piece of this done, which is fine. Whatever. Oh, great. This guy. Running all the way over here. I'm going to unhook or delete this path so no more beavers come this way. These two should be able to get back over there, but then hopefully they won't build this right now because I really don't want them to do this yet until I'm ready. I just want to set it up and have it prepared, if you know what I mean. So, if we're doing 6x1s here, then I'm going to need, actually, let's use this tool. So yeah, so it would be here. And then here, which means I need, how tall does this need to be? Like, I feel like it might need either 2 or 3. But what I'm thinking is if I do one of these, and then I do this. Oh, how did I get so... oh, yep, because I wasn't looking at the right thing. Is it the right height? I couldn't even tell. I'd have to delete this again anyway. Okay, yep, that is the right height. So we'll rotate that and do that. So then I am going to delete these. I just was using that to kind of see what was happening. Here's going to be a little bit harder. I think I need to get rid of some of these trees. Yeah. How am I going to do this? I'm going to stop this for a second. So I'm probably going to be building over top of like most of this, but usually the trees cause issues even if they're like not that tall, because I think they have to still have the 3 clearance. So I need to get over to here to build this stuff without... Maybe if I come off of this, because they can get up here. We'll put a thing here. I guess we're gonna need to do maybe this to get rid of these trees. I'm not even going to worry about getting the wood from them. We're doing okay, and this is 1 piece of wood each tree, so I don't feel like it's really worth it. I don't think we need to do these teeny tiny ones. I don't think they're going to be a problem. It's really just these big pieces. So let's get these done, and then we'll see how we do, if we can get this taken care of. Okay. Are we getting this built? We are. Awesome. They're putting the dirt in, which is going to help that. I do want to... Are we out of dynamite? Oh, we are out of dynamite. Man. Okay, so I do need to turn this one back on. We're still doing pretty good on badwater. We're doing great on extract. So... finish getting that done. Dynamite these. Get rid of this. And put another set of wheels here that I can just hook up to this. And then these can be... set up to go as well. Did we finish getting all of this done? No, because we ran out of dynamite. So I'm probably going to actually pause the centrifuge since we are not using as much extract as we were before, and that beaver can go work in the explosives factory to help out with that. So what we need to do is get, are these, oh, you know what? Before we actually build this, we need to finish dynamiting like this whole area. I didn't even think about that. Okay. If I get rid of these stairs, and actually probably these stairs, and then pause this, they're not going to build that, and then I can let them come back over here because they can't reach this at that point. Start putting stuff down. We need single dynamites on this section, doubles on this section. I'm going to need another set of stairs down to here. Yeah, I didn't think about this part before. So I guess I might just leave this and just do it to this point. So like this. And just continue this whole thing as far as we can go. Build with single dynamites here. And then this is going to be all doubles. And yeah. Oh. Pretty much getting everything that we can that is not built on already. I guess we're gonna need to do... let's put a set of stairs here so we can get up. I think they might be able to get some of this from there, but I guess we could do this. I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up. And then I'm just gonna set up all the space for the dynamite to go while they're doing everything else. I realize that we don't have enough stuff for this right now, but it is going to allow our beavers to... What are you guys doing? Oh, you're picking up this stuff. That's fine. To start working on this a little bit, you know? Guess what I really need to do is get some of these triples in so that we can get the rest of this. We'll do what we can. Here. Doubles this whole area. Okay. So this is going to be a long process that's going to take a lot of time, especially since we don't have much dynamite. And the tree area is actually the more important stuff, so I'm glad they're putting it down here first before they go over there. But let's see if they've gotten... So they got most of this done. They haven't built these dynamites, but that's okay. Going to get rid of that. Put in a couple more wheels. We are down to just 2,200 wood. So we are using quite a bit more than we were before. So we were above 3,000 at the beginning of this episode, I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is ready. So are these. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I guess we're gonna probably have to rebuild the stairs again, because that is the way that I go. We can build the two, and then we'll have to take that out to build the last one. But we're getting pretty close. And then once we get that done, then we can come over. And what were we gonna do? Oh, connect it over here somehow. Which I didn't have a plan for yet, but we've got the stuff. We just need to make it happen. Ooh, good. We're up on badwater again, I feel like. Weren't we down to like 600 something? So I'm pretty happy with that. This is definitely full, which is great. They are slowly working on this stuff, which they shouldn't be putting stuff in here yet. I guess maybe they're putting extract down. We're almost done. Okay, no, we're not almost done. We still have a whole bunch of... Oh, too far from the district. Okay, so I need to put in path going over here. Hopefully that'll be enough to like reach this. Okay, cool. What about this? Okay. Oh, I was trying to figure out why this looked weird. I think it's just the sunlight coming through the hole that they're climbing down. Must be what it is. Okay. We're doing great on that. We're doing better on the ratio between the mushrooms and the algae. So I think switching the one of the algae things to mushrooms was a good idea. How are we doing over here? Okay. So if we... I mean, if we can get these done and all connected up, then I can start connecting some of this. Although I could just go under the paths, but... You know, maybe I will just do that. So, okay, here's what I'm thinking. If I take tunnels, which we still don't have enough dynamite, but if I do tunnels underneath here, it's going to turn this automatically into platforms. So then I don't have to, it won't disturb the path, which is nice. And then we could just do a couple of these, and I can just put the stuff in there. And then this is all I'll have to do. I'm going to do a medium high priority on these because I want to make sure that if we don't have enough dynamite to get this finished, then they're working on that first and not on the other dynamite, because the other dynamite I don't care as much about. I mean, I want it done, but not as badly as this. They're getting somewhere. Okay, whoever's gonna build this needs to finish it. Thank you, because I'm worried about you getting stuck. Okay, that one's done. Which means I can delete this. Put in another power shaft or power wheel here to connect all that. And then this should be getting done first before this one. Okay, it seems like it is. Who has the last log? Okay, there we go. Thank you. Finish that up. Just gotta finish this. We're so close. I need to raise the priority on this too. I think I'm gonna delete that. Once they start getting this built, I can start doing the next section. That's done. Now I can finally delete this for good. And then put that in there. And then we need to do probably just a couple of these and one of these. I'll wait until they actually have all the wood there before I do anything. Are they still putting stuff in here? They are. I mean, I guess it's fine because we're not really losing extract, which means that we're keeping up with it. So I guess if they want to put the extract in while they're waiting for the dynamite, it's not the end of the world. You know what? It might end up being faster to not use tunnels here and to just build it on top of the dirt, actually, now that I'm getting closer to being done. Let's get this done. We'll have prioritize that. And then I guess I need to put one here. Once that's done, then I can actually get most of this done. They can still reach that. Okay, so prioritize that as well. How are we doing? Still got a decent amount left to do. It's just a slow process getting that dynamite put in. Which, I mean, it's right there. Where am I at? So there's a bunch of bad water right here. I don't know why. That's all they need is bad water. So apparently we're just taking too long. Get it built. I mean, it's boss. They should be able to do it. Oh, it's 72%. That's why. Weird. I guess I could pause. Maybe I'll pause one of these. Does that help at all? 75%. Yeah, we're gonna need this bad water maze built sooner rather than later so we can have enough power to run everything. I guess I'll pause one of these too. Does that help? 82%. I'll do another one of those. It's better than nothing. Hopefully that'll make them a little bit faster. Okay, they got all that done. I can put in this all in a row because they can get to it from this side. Once they get that done, then I can do the rest of this. I think I am going to go ahead and just demolish what I just put in under here. And I'll just build on top of it because we're so low on dynamite that this is actually going to be faster just to build, like to take out paths and build it that way. So that's the plan. Getting close to this though. Can they reach all of this? No. That's why they haven't done it yet. Okay. Just a little bit left. I think I'm gonna detonate this before we go and try to get the rest of this built before we go. Maybe what I'll do, so I don't have to take my time slowly waiting for them to do one thing at a time, is do this. We're not going down there anymore. This is all hooked together, right? Oh, these aren't hooked together. What was my plan here? Okay. So, new plan, because I'm dumb. Because I wasn't thinking, is we're going to do this. We're going to put a set of stairs on each side here. Come back over here. And then, I can't believe... Ah, man. We're going to have to do this one by one. This, though, is all connected. These and these. So I can delete this. We'll just go around the path instead, which should be fine. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go do this. One of these. Do this. This. We're just gonna come around like this and go there. It's all gonna connect and they should be able to reach pretty much everything without having any issues. So the only thing we're gonna have to do slowly is get this done. I do need to high prioritize this stuff. Let's do a high priority on these because I'm a little bit nervous about them getting stuck. And then we've got to high prioritize this because I need to start working on that. But then the rest of it is going to be this priority. Okay. How is it going down here? Ooh, I think they just put the last one in. Don't see any spots without the dynamite. I'm just making sure because once I detonate this stuff, we we can't really come back in here. Okay, so it looks good to me. So let's go ahead and detonate this whole thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I get rid of this. Yay, they can get all the way to the end, other than this one block behind this thing. But that's okay. I like it. We're gonna just put in another set of stairs here for now. Oh, that was backwards. And then do this till we get to here. For right now. Oh, it's just because this isn't built. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Then we can actually get the wood put into place this time, which I thought I was gonna do before, but didn't happen. I did last time spend quite a bit of time. Okay, so right here, right below it, is where I'm going to be putting... So here, I think? Is where I'm going to be putting the tubeway. So maybe I will just go ahead and put that in right now while I'm thinking about it. So it's going to be this. I'm pretty sure it's this spot. Let's just make sure. So it should be right under this tree. Yeah, that looks good. Then we can put the tubeway station here to get into this. And then that'll be better. Okay, trees. Sorry, getting distracted. So need a one. I guess we need this spot, and then these three. 1, 2, 3, and this. So I'm not gonna need. I can plant a tree there, but I'm not gonna currently. Then we can just do this whole thing. Once again, I'm not going to be planting the area that's contaminated with the oaks because they're not going to grow in time. We're going to put pines there after we get everything else done. Looks like this piece is contaminated, so super fun there. And they should be able to get most of this. And then we'll put some pines in right here and all of this. Yeah. Oh, and then I could put a piece of the oak here. Okay. So now we'll have actual more wood down there to do. How is this coming along? So they got pretty much everything put together. So these are actually working right now because I have it hooked up. We just have to finish hooking the rest of this up to it. So it's going to be a slow process of making this high priority. And then once they come to put the stuff in place, then I will put down another one, but I don't want to do it too quickly because I don't want anybody to get stuck. So, okay, he is coming to do that so we can put down the other one because it's going to take them a while to get over here. Okay. Anybody else coming with a log? I'm gonna put down another one because I feel like that's been enough time for them to realize they need it. Go grab a log. Oh, they're not. Okay. That's part of the problem. So this needs to be very high priority. And then... wait long enough to do this one as a semi-high priority, right? Oh my gosh, that was close. I'll do this one. Okay, they're coming with that. So then I can do this one. Okay, come in with that. So I can do this one. We're so close. Once I see somebody come out with a log, then I'll high prioritize this, but I'm just... There we go. And then I'll have to wait because I don't think they can get that one done once I put the... or get rid of the stairs, so I'm gonna have to wait a second. This is probably producing a lot of power, even more than the other stuff, so I could maybe eventually hook it up to the other area. Okay, delete this. One more piece in here. This will all be hooked up. And that's not even, this is not even hooked up to this yet, so we're producing so much power from over here. I really do need to hook this up to the other stuff, but okay. We doing good on this? They are slowly getting stuff put in, so that's nice. So yeah, fixed that today. Got this all set up so it's hooked together. And we are producing 1700 power here, which is great. And then I guess we're slowly getting this stuff put in. Really sure I did. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a bit. Okay, here's my thought. If we high prioritize, or not high prioritize. Is everything else done? This is all done, that's all done. So maybe I will high prioritize just the stuff that's near where I'm going to be doing all of this, because a little bit more of this. I think I'm gonna have this come out like 3 more blocks, and then it's gonna have to go over to here. So we need like this stuff taken care of so I don't have to worry about doing it later. So they can't reach this, or I just didn't mark those for demolition. Can they reach this now? Yes. Okay, we'll get that done. Try to get up here. May actually be able to just put in a set of stairs here. Get most of this. I'm gonna high prioritize that too. Okay, so this is gonna be a later thing, and I think if we can get most of this dynamite put into place and set this off. Actually, let us... This isn't quite as big of a deal, I think. This needs to be done down here, but this isn't necessarily that big of a deal either, because I can do it. I don't need it done in order to do the other. Okay, so this is really what we need done first, because then I can put these down in this spot and build some more of this, and then we can have it just stop like here and come back down this way. So next time we're going to try to start working on the maze. Oh, this is a long one, sorry guys. And continue getting more of this stuff done, but I actually might wait to do more of this because we've got so much done. I might wait to do this until we get a good chunk of the maze done so we have more power here, because that's what's holding us back at this point, is not having enough power for our stuff to run at full capacity. So yeah, this is going to be our next focus. But I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you liked this video, I'm going to pop a couple more episodes up here that you might also enjoy. Please leave me a comment below. I love hearing from all of you. That's going to be it for today. I'll see you next time.